Are we ready? As you can see, I've got both of Caleb's myths. Don't really know which one I should start with, but I'm thinking I should do Lucid Dream first and then Decoherence. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh, look at that wheel. Wow, there's an amusement park section. Let's just head into it. In the dark, warm quagmire, a vicious substance slowly dissolves. My body regains a sense of boundless weightlessness. Where are we? Has she fainted? My consciousness stirs as sunlight filters through my blurred vision. We're at Caleb's place. Where am I? This place feels familiar. How did I end up here? Gentle footsteps echo outside. They're followed by the soft creak of a door opening. Why he looks a bit sad?
Your fever's
What
gone
happened?
down. Just have some more rest. I asked the association if you could take sick leave. So, whether you want to rest at home or walk outside for the next few days, I'll be by your side.
What are you talking about? Or is this a dream? Well, it's called Lucid Dream. Is this a dream? Because you're dreamy. Sunlight streams over the windowsill, yet the familiar face before me appears as if he's submerged in dark water.
It's okay. It's okay if you forget.
Oh my god, my sweet little puppy.
Even if you don't remember anything, I can always say it again.
Guys, he's so precious. What a sweetheart. He will keep track of her memories. He lowers his head and gently grasps my hand, his gesture almost tinged in reverence.
I'm Caleb. I'll always be...
A buzzing noise suddenly fills my mind and overwhelms other sounds. I shake my head and touch my forehead. There's a thread-like crimson wound on the inside of my arm. What the? When did that get there? And I wonder if this is before or after the main story. My mind feels sluggish. It's as if something important that shouldn't have been forgotten was buried beneath a veil of empty ambiguity. What happened? "10 days ago.
Dear passengers, we have arrived at Sky Haven. Please ensure that you take all your belongings with you as you exit in an orderly fashion."
Dragging my luggage, I walk out the train station and recall that the route I took before. As I find a fast food restaurant to the left of the exit, I take a picture. A selfie. Oh, it wasn't a selfie. Oh, Caleb would have loved that. Met an elite kitty cards warrior. Was it me? No, he is the one. Guess where I am right now? You're in Sky Haven? He's like, yes! Wait. I can't get out of here. Hello? Caleb, did you hack my phone? I'd be okay with that. If it's Caleb. We check the photo. Oh. I turn off my phone screen and shift my gaze. The fast food restaurant's glass wall reflects my silhouette. I wonder what happened to her arm. Or was it arm? The last time I came to Skyhaven was for work 2 months ago. Oh, I secretly infiltrated the far space fleet so I could investigate the whereabouts of an ether core fragment. Ah, we got the explanation there. During the mission, Caleb, who became the fleet's colonel, reappeared before me. Immense joy plunged me into a bubble of reclaiming what I had long lost. However, as time passed and I learned more, Caleb's changed behavior and attitude distanced him from the image in my memory. I just don't think that she realized how he was 100%. Though we've recently found a new way to get along, I still can't help but wonder. What secrets lie hidden behind that unfamiliar colonel's uniform? He's not unfamiliar, though. Because checking his Bond story... Caleb! He's pretty much the same.
You should have given me a heads up. Still like to do surprise attacks, huh?
He's adorable, but I hate this outfit. You always appeared in Lincoln without telling me in advance. Why can't I do the same thing? But you were quick to show up, Caleb. You already knew I was visiting, right?
Or maybe I was so excited after I saw your message that I stepped on the gas.
He was already here. Speeding and knowingly breaking the law. I hope you know what your crime is, Colonel. Love.
Yeah, I know. I was waiting for you to arrest me.
Caleb takes the luggage from my hand and gestures for me to follow him. Oh, and he even takes the
Have you
luggage.
eaten yet?
I was planning to drop off my luggage at the hotel first. Caleb, aren't you supposed to be on duty today? He's
What
like,
about you?
screw job.
You got a day off and decided to take a trip to Skyhaven?
Half a month ago, the Hunters Association assigned a special mission. The Far Space Fleet requested a hunter's assistance in detecting metaflux for one of their secret missions. As long as we're close to Caleb. For working to be closer to Caleb, I secured this opportunity. I made sure to arrive in Skyhaven 1 day before the mission starts. Very smart, MC. I would have done the same. Our shadows begin to meld together as we walk. I hesitate before deciding to keep this to myself for now. Yeah, I took a day off to see you. You should be teary-eyed since that's the next step in the protocol. He's ecstatic to see her. In the docking area, Caleb stops beside his personal aircraft. Ooh. Well, he's a pilot after all.
Since you came all the way here for me, you need to play along with my plan now. Let me take you somewhere first.
It's a date! Oh, back home. 10 minutes later, I stare at the familiar scene before me. I'm speechless. Caleb, if I'm not mistaken, this is your house.
You're not seeing things. I gotta respond in kind to your surprise.
The door creaks as it closes behind him. He slightly leans forward and the necklace I gave him sways.
Someone had planned a business trip to the Far Space Fleet well in advance. But they kept it so under wraps that I had almost no clue.
I see some people just let the cat out of the bag. Oh, he's so adorable. Now it's your turn. Why did the fleet request a hunter's assistance? What's the secret mission? Before I can finish speaking, Caleb reaches out and pinches my lips shut.
We can focus on the work stuff later. Cancel your hotel reservation first. And then...
I already did. His warm hands land on my shoulders and push me deeper into his home. I quickly step to the side and turn around. And then what? Caleb raises an eyebrow and gazes at me as if seriously considering something. He then spreads his arms.
You know what I mean.
Jump attack him. You can do it. Oh. What kind of hug would it be like? Let's just go. Come on. I'm trying to swipe. I'm just patting him down. I need to see if he's armed. With a six-pack. I'm here to arrest you. My memory of the past merges with the person in front of me. The corners of my mouth curl up involuntarily. I move closer and then slowly wrap my arms around his neck. I missed you, Caleb.
Welcome
The way
home.
he closed his eyes. Right next to my neck, his breath tickles my skin. He gently runs his fingers through my hair.
I'm really happy you're here to see me.
So are we. As the sunset's light filters in through the windows, our shadows lean closer together on the floor and meld into one. Why do I see this all the time, about our shadows melding together? Is the game telling us something, like we're one and the same? Like soulmates? I feel like that happened a lot with Caleb. The sun sets and rises. As its radiance descends on the city again, I prepare to officially report to the Far Space Fleet. The personnel info was supposed to be confidential, but you somehow figured out it was me ahead of time. Are we surprised? We're not surprised. Oh, I get it. You must have pulled a few strings again, Colonel. Or
It's a new
has a
day and
tracker.
you're still bothered by this?
I notice my shoelace is loose. Just as I'm about to bend down, Caleb crouches. No, I love this. Get
It's
my shoes
because
for
you
me.
turned down the fleet's offer for a shuttle. Figuring out the possible reasons isn't hard.
Is that so? Surprising you is no easy task. I pick up the cap from the nearby coat rack, run my thumb over the silver insignia, and then place it on Caleb's head. Ah, his hat. Well, you're helping me, so I'll help you. Your entire demeanor changes when you're wearing a uniform. Not the word MC, though.
Is it too intimidating? Or is the color too heavy for you?
I love the color black. It's classic on everyone.
It doesn't matter what role I'm in. I'm still the Caleb who helps you tie your shoelaces.
I love him. He's so adorable. Caleb ties my shoelace into a neat little bow. Then he stands up and adjusts my collar before opening the door. He's such a gentleman with everything.
Let's go. And keep this with you.
Keys.
You can use it to
key.
open the door to my house, my car, and my personal aircraft. You can try it on anything to see if it'll open, basically. Since you declined the fleet's shuttle, you'll have to ride shotgun with me this week.
Oh, that was my plan. Sounds like a good idea. And we have the keys literally to everything. He trusts us. The official meeting between the association and the fleet will be held on the 17th floor of the fleet's command center. Upon arrival, I saw that the conference room was filled with attendees. Anyone we know? Caleb had parted ways with me when we entered the command center. His new adjutant, Liam, guides me through the entry procedure.
Your seat has a label with your name on it. Walk straight ahead and you'll find it. I need to go now. I'll see you around.
See you around, Liam. Thank you. I nod at him, but just as I'm about to walk around the aisle, a voice calls out to me from nearby.
You're the hunter the association sent?
He sounds rude. He's like, huh? Don't you huh me? I'm a lady. And you are? No one important. The man wearing a fleet uniform has a row of medals on his chest. However, his piercing gaze that's directed at me draws my attention.
The command center allows anyone to just waltz right in now, huh? Caleb sure has a knack for being an eyesore.
Hey, don't you dare talk about Caleb like that. I pause, unsure if I misheard him. And Liam, who returned before I even realized it, positions himself to be in front of me. Oh, okay, he's protecting me.
Is there a problem?
You shouldn't stick your nose where it doesn't belong.
The man casts a dark look with a snort. He turns around and walks away. Yeah, walk away before I drag your hair. That officer seemed to have a problem or two with hunters. And with Caleb.
He's the Toon Fleet's colonel, a seasoned veteran with a notoriously bad temper. Try to avoid him whenever possible.
He seems like he will be trouble. Liam escorts me to my seat. He nods once I sit down.
He has no problems with hunters. However, he doesn't see eye to eye with Colonel Caleb. You'll find out why soon.
Did he take his position? Looks like this mission is going to be a bumpy ride. As the meeting is about to start, attendees take their seats. The door opens. Amidst the quiet attention of everyone present, Caleb walks to the center of the conference room. I wonder what he will say.
I'm sure everyone is already aware that there will be personnel changes within the fleet next week. I will assume command over the Tomb fleet. Colonel Heath will be relieved of his duties so he can rest and recuperate at Atlee Island.
Oh! He basically was replaced then. That's why this officer is cool. So his fleet got taken over by Caleb. No wonder he's upset. I will scratch you if you do anything to my husband, Caleb.
The Wanderers and
my second
Metaflux
husband.
Index in the Deepspace tunnel are on a whole different scale compared to what Skyhaven and Lincoln display. This is why we've decided to collaborate with the Hunters Association. A hunter will supervise the physical evaluations of the Tomb Fleet officers. Now, the fleet handover ceremony will officially begin.
He's so serious. The hologram flickers and the lights dim. During the signal's transmission, a faint glow lands on the various expressions of the fleet's senior officers in the conference room. He's so serious. But I like it. He's serious with everyone else, and then when he turns to MC, he's like, I love you. My first day at the fleet's command center ends with various transfer procedures. This is a thick fog. In the evening, Caleb and I decided to meet at the runway. What's taking him so long? In the night's dense fog, Caleb's figure slowly appears. But behind him is...
Colonel Caleb, why are you in a hurry? You're not interested in the upcoming banquet?
The handover ceremony is complete. Whether I stay or not, you should be on your way to Atlee Island.
Caleb's gaze sweeps past me, and he stops a short distance away. He 100% knows
Well,
that we are here.
I'd like to give you some advice, young man. I know how you got this position. You're just Lucius's pawn, planted here to infiltrate the fleet.
He has another plan, okay?
Just
He's
like
not
how you
really
took
being
over
used.
my fleet. He can easily replace you with another sad pawn tomorrow.
It's not the position that is important to him.
A
In the
year
fog,
ago,
the man takes...
I was standing in your shoes.
In other words, you've been abandoned, Colonel Heath.
Wow, Caleb, you're so brave. Just making enemies. He does not care as
I
long
might
as
be
the
an
enemy is
abandoned
not
pawn in his
MC.
game, but not in someone else's. Kid, why don't you consider giving yourself a way out?
Once you're off the ground, the only path is forward. Have you gotten so old, Colonel, that you've forgotten what you once learned? Atlee Island's been experiencing lots of electromagnetic storms lately. Even the sturdiest aircraft could be torn to shreds. Worry about yourself first. I appreciate your advice. So let me remind you of something. Watch your step and keep your eyes on the road ahead. Until next time.
You...
I would not want to be his enemy. Good thing we're not Caleb's enemy. But having him on our side is really good. Heath, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Hope we don't see you, but it seems like he will be trouble. The man seems furious. He attempts to stop Caleb, but his hand stops midway and droops down in a peculiar position, as if it's frozen in place. Using his evol. I love the gravity evol. Blocking his line of sight, Caleb strides over. When his gaze meets mine, genuine joy lights up in his eyes. Oh.
When did you get here? You must have been waiting a long time. Come on, let's go home.
Or maybe he didn't know. Oh, he's so handsome. It's already midnight by the time we get home. After changing my clothes, I lean against the couch and wait. Soon, Caleb walks out of his bedroom.
We're home and you're still frowning.
I don't know why my mind was like, he will be in a towel. Gently taps my
you thinking
furrowed
about?
brow. What I mentioned. It seems that a certain colonel has his fair share of struggles managing the fleet. I scoot over to make room for him. I wonder how I can ask him about that confrontation on the runway. Maybe he won't tell us. After today, I think I understand why you need a hunter's assistance. Not any hunter. This Colonel Heath doesn't accept you at all. While this situation looks like a fleet merger, it's really more of a one-sided takeover by you. It's strategic.
Oh?
But he's on his way out, so he's not worth stressing over. The real concern is the person pulling the strings behind him. They don't want you to control the tomb fleet. 100% he knows. He knows what's going on, but he doesn't want to involve MC. And that person is an actual threat to you. What appeared to be an infighting within the fleet could get much more complicated if a third party jumps in. That's why the Hunters Association is involved. The higher-ups will try to clamp down on any schemes to protect their secrets. Meanwhile, you should be able to take over without a hitch. It's only been a few months, Caleb. You're definitely stepping up your game. I narrow my eyes as if I'm closely examining him. Caleb can't help but chuckle and passes me a nearby cushion. Oh, like everything he does is just so cute. I'm like,
Likewise. It's only been a few months, but someone's really been honing her people reading skills.
Mm-hmm. And you're not telling me anything. What about you? Who's supporting you?
Isn't that person you, Pipsqueak? You're keener and more skilled this time. Even your muscles look more toned.
I'm a strong lady. Caleb leans in, and the light casts a shadow under his eyelashes. The cushion remains between us. Remove that freaking cushion. Remove it!
But you still look a little worn out. Have you been feeling tired lately?
We lock eyes, and my fingers glide over the cushion to rest on his hand. I hold it. Caleb, no matter what your next move is, I've got your back. So, tell me, what do I have to do during this process? He's not gonna put her in danger. Ain't no way. Look at him. ...
Liam will be overseeing the main procedure. You'll be in charge of gathering and organizing the personnel files of the Tomb Fleet, and overseeing their anti-transformation tests.
Oh, sounds like a tough job. And?
What's with that "is that all" look on your face?
We're partners. Caleb rescues the squished cushion from my grip and hands me another one. His expression slightly becomes more serious. He's not gonna involve her in
underestimate your
anything.
role. You've been here for only a day, and you already sense the tension in the air. This won't be a walk in the park.
Well, she is strong.
If you run into any snags, let Liam deal with them.
Is that so? He really doesn't want to burden her with anything. I raise my eyebrow at him, and Caleb bursts into a fit of laughter.
Of course, a small task like this is hardly a challenge for you. Guess I'll just kick back and see how it all plays out.
That's more like it. Choosing not to dwell on the tension he mentioned for now, I shove the cushion into his arms and give him a thumbs up with a smile. I'll make sure to protect you. Poor helpless colonel from getting fired. We're gonna do our job. Oh, this is already interesting. Right, I need the 8th shard as well. The official transfer of the Tomb Fleet starts today. As expected, the process is anything but smooth. something is this. Number 3997, Vice Captain of the Tomb Fleet. You've served over 5 years. Is that correct? Who is this?
Did you call me over just so I could listen to this crap?
Under the cold blue light, the Tomb Fleet officer across the glass wall is strapped into the interrogation chair. His expression is filled with contempt. Maybe he ate something bitter. Then let's cut to the chase. MC is serious. After the transfer orders were issued, the fleet arranged a medical examination for all officers. Can you explain why you chose not to participate?
Who doesn't know what this examination really means? You think everyone's itching to turn into a monster?
Monster. Are you talking about the touring ship? Give me more information.
You probably don't know, being a hunter and all. That ship is just the beginning of their twisted modifications. Let me be clear. There's no way I'm doing that examination. I don't care if it's about modifications or that ship. I'm not doing it. The fleet's real big shot will return soon. Let's see how long your monster colonel can keep this up.
He's not a monster. The interrogation light switches off and leaves behind a faint swaying shadow. The big shot. Could they be the person who poses a real threat to Caleb? We're protecting him in the shadows, like Batman. I collect myself and lower my head to move number 3097's profile aside. Under it are old medical examination reports from some members of the Tomb Fleet. Oh, we found files. The same person shows completely different results after being transferred to Caleb's fleet and undergoing the medical examination. What more is there? The ship rewrote Kevy's memories, and now it's causing a drastic enhancement in these officers' physical capabilities. How is Kevy? Not too well. Is this all so they can be modified?
Miss, here are the files you requested. I already organized them. Do you have any further instructions?
No, that's everything. Thank you.
Understood.
This guy. 3 days ago.
No! I'm not taking that exam! I'm not going! Release me! Caleb
now
can only
he
pull
was
this off because he
normal.
has someone's backing! You monsters! Nobody wants to be like you!
He has become chipped. Not only have his physical capabilities enhanced, but his personality also has been altered. What exactly are they trying to turn people into with this modification? Mindless robots? Soldiers? Hopefully this doesn't happen to Caleb at any point. I get up, trying to find that officer so I can get more information, but when I open the door, I'm stunned to see Caleb standing right there. Oh, he's so
What happened?
handsome.
Why in a hurry?
To see you. Removing his hand from the door handle, he shifts his gaze to the end of the corridor. I didn't do anything suspicious, I
Need
swear.
something from that officer?
Oh, wait. You're not jealous, are you? Maybe he just want to know what we were talking about. You know, isn't about to him. Look at him being all overprotective. He's like still watching the corridor. If I ask Caleb about the modification now, he probably won't tell me the truth. I should find more concrete leads. That way, when I confront him about this, he can't dodge my questions. It's nothing important. I realized I forgot to ask him for another file. But it's okay. I'll get it later. Since we're just pushing papers, you know. Not doing anything suspicious. Caleb's eyes fall on the open examination reports. I lean against the edge of the desk, trying to gather up the files behind my back. Caleb is so freaking smart. Shouldn't you be in a meeting right now? What made you stop by? See, MC? Caleb's focus stays on the stack of files. After a moment, he raises his eyes to meet mine again.
I see someone looked into my schedule.
Oh.
The meeting ended early. I was passing by and thought I'd bring you some snacks.
Oh, he's so sweet. He's doing his job and still thinking about MC. He offers me the small paper box he's holding. It's filled with bite-sized fruit tarts.
Light refreshments from the meeting. You probably need them more than I do after working the whole day.
Oh, what a sweetheart.
By the way, you'll be having dinner on your own tonight.
There's another urgent meeting? Is he gonna tell us about it?
Just some minor stuff about the fleet merger. I'd rather take care of them myself.
Doesn't seem minor. Nodding, I accept the desserts. Yet Caleb remains where he is. I pause and then open the box. I hold it out to him. He also needs to eat. If you're not in a hurry, do you want to eat some?
It's okay. Take your time. I'll get going now.
Wait, Caleb, how long will the meeting be? Caleb's gaze drifts over my shoulder and lands on the electronic clock on the wall behind me.
I'll pick you up at 9.
Hiding something. The door closes. Through the parted blinds, Caleb's figure slowly disappears at the end of the corridor. He doesn't give her much information. Hope I can find some documents related to this modification in the colonel's office. Ooh. We're gonna snoop around, oh my goodness. After reconfirming Caleb's schedule and office duty status through the virtual terminal, I set the dessert box aside and get up. Oh, we're gonna play detective, it seems like. I have 3 hours. That's plenty of time. As if he's not gonna know that we're in his office, right? Liam and Caleb are in the meeting in the corridor outside the colonel's office. I take out the key Caleb gave me. We're really gonna do this. Okay. It actually works. But even if she snoops around, he's never gonna be angry with her. The door opens and then closes. A soft glow from a virtual screen illuminates the quiet office. His password is 100% something related to MC. In the past, Caleb used to jumble words and numbers that were meaningful to him in a particular pattern to create passwords. Maybe like Pipsqueak and her birthday. Or even more simple, her name and and the birthday. Wow, it is so easy to hack Caleb, you guys. I tried 2 combinations and both are incorrect, With only one attempt left, I clench my fist. After a moment of hesitation, I try again. What if he gets signals from this? It works. The password was a combination of "when you come back" and "my birthday." See, it was the birthday. But "when you come back." I think that is written on his necklace. I can't afford any distractions. As I duplicate his access permissions, I quickly search for anything useful. His personal profile. There it is. I have a hard time believing that he won't see this. The profile reveals that Caleb graduated from DAA Aerospace Academy and participated in secret training during his 3rd year. He achieved outstanding results because he's super smart. Secret training, another thing I didn't know about. Subsequently, because of his exceptional performance in finding new patrol routes within the Deepspace tunnel, he was promoted to be the fleet's colonel. He's actually outstanding in the social psychology part. Like, his social skills are really good. Recommended by Professor L, Professor Lucius. So this person indeed played a role in Caleb's joining the fleet. The Caleb depicted in this profile is nothing like the person I know. And in addition to the unfamiliar resume, there's also a full body scan image. It is gradually revealed second by second. In the part that's already visible, his right arm is marked in an abnormal shade of blue. Yeah. It's because it's a robot arm. I zoom in on the blue area and notice how the bone and muscle structure are different from his other arm. I haven't played that card though. I don't remember the name. Painful Signal. This is what they're referring to as modification? What if they want to do this to his entire body? Just as I'm about to take a closer look, the system abruptly shuts down. The account is forcefully logged out. A notification appears saying that the device login permissions have been revoked. He knows. He knows. He knows. Of course, this has to be a security measure. Please re-verify your identity. Have I been discovered? For sure, he got a notice on his phone or watch. Taking a deep breath, I quickly delete the terminal usage log. When I turn to leave, my clothes snag onto the drawer and yanks it open. Oh, what are we gonna find in here? Inside the drawer, a small rectangular object rests atop a pile of paper reports. Chip implanter for clinical trials only. It's the Turing chip. Without hesitation, I hide the implanter in my shoe's secret compartment. When I close the drawer and get ready to leave, the door opens. It's Caleb. He knows. In the dim room, the brim of Caleb's cap casts a shadow over his gaze. He slightly tilts his head.
Why are you waiting for me here?
You took too long. I was getting impatient. I'm not even worried about this. That justification sounded absurd even to me. My palms begin to sweat, but he just grins. It's not like he's gonna do anything anyway. I feel so safe with him.
Let's get going then. The meeting ended early. Time to go home.
If we would have been someone else, then it's another story. His eyes almost unnoticeably drift over to the now dark virtual before he turns and holds out his hand toward me. But I don't move. Hug him instead.
What's wrong?
Aren't you going to ask me? He already knows.
About what? About why you're in my office? Or whether you found the thing you were looking for?
I don't even feel accused. Pulling back his hand from the door handle. Ooh, Caleb lowers his head, his gaze obscured by the darkness of the night, engulfs me from head to toe.
Anyone entering the Colonel's office without permission will be taken to the interrogation room. No exceptions. But I'm the Colonel. Whether you're entering without permission or here because of my orders, I have the final say. There's just
it is
one
so easy.
minor thing, though. Any intrusion and duplication of system permissions will be reported straight to HQ. Covering up the traces will be a hassle.
Oh, see, he's not even mad or anything. He's just telling her that the information will still go to headquarters. So he would help her with the tracks. Caleb slowly pries my fingers from the terminal decryptor and takes it. His movement is deliberate yet firm, leaving no room for resistance.
I doubt you'd put me between a rock and a hard place, right?
You're right. You're right. The face, the voice, the actions, I know them all too well. Yet the person standing before me is like a stranger. Why do they say this? He's the same! I open my mouth, attempting to question him, but the words falter and fade away. In the face of his composure, all my feelings seem utterly pointless. Caleb, I just want to figure out what kind of trouble you're caught up in right now. Can you tell me?
I can't speak about anything that's classified.
What happens if you do? Will you also be sent to Athley Island and become another abandoned pawn? Will it trigger the touring ship or something?
When's
If
the
it
last time you
does-
took care of your hair? It's a lot longer now.
Oh, he changed the subject quick. He stays calm and gentle, softly brushing my stray hair away from my face. As if nothing happened, he smoothly shifts the conversation. I still like that he protects her from everything. Like, he doesn't want to burden her at all. He wants to take care of everything in the shadows by himself and not worry her. I like
Can't even
that.
see your eyes.
Cut it for me. I notice the blinding gleam from the insignia on his shoulder. After a long pause, I slowly manage a wry smile. Yeah, he's so stunning. Caleb, has anyone ever told you that this uniform is like your mask? Oh, he got saddened by that. He stands motionless. The door is right there, but we're locked in a standoff, unable to move past each other and leave. Ah. Let's go home. Oh, his puppy eyes. No, that saddened him. Darkness enshrouded his eyes, making his expression hard to read. He glances down for a moment, then lifts his gaze again. The fleeting wavering has already dissipated like a mirage.
Okay, let's go home.
It's like he's saddened because she doesn't realize that it's always been... He's been himself with her all the time. Had to get some water, but now I'm back. I know Caleb wouldn't reveal the fleet's secrets to me. and we know why. He once said he would have been abandoned if he didn't join the fleet. He didn't want me to suffer that pain again, and also admitted that he's always been this cold, distant, gloomy person, whether affected by the chip or not. Then that's just a part of him. But she brings out the other part. I can't tell which version of him is the real Caleb, but I know he's the most important person to me in this world. I won't put him between a rock and a hard place. Like MC has forgotten how he's like. The fleet's colonel, secret training, the touring ship, modifications, whatever these terms really mean. They're the strings that bind Caleb's hands and feet. But in the end, he's doing all of this because of MC. These strings compelled him to reappear before me, and one day, the unseen hand controlling these strings will pull him away from me once more. I have a hard time imagining anyone being able to do that, if it's not MC. The Tomb Fleet's handover is undoubtedly a conundrum. I'm bracing myself for the process to drag on endlessly. Yet 3 days later, an unexpected banquet is held. Are we dressing up in dresses? Pretty summer dresses, maybe? As music fills the air and glasses clink, people approach Caleb every now and then to offer their toast in his honor.
I never thought the handover would progress so smoothly. Will you also present the survey report at HQ next month, Colonel?
There's a bright future ahead of you. Congratulations.
I love his stature. So tall. Look at his shoulders.
Thank you.
We're just here gawking. After dealing with another officer who came for a chat, Caleb finally puts down his glass and walks to the corner where I'm standing. Are we gonna dance?
It's only been a couple of minutes and your hair's looking a little messy. Where did you go?
He gestures for me to lower my head, then he removes his gloves and leans in to carefully adjust the strands of hair near my ears. Oh, this is so cute. Like I'm getting embarrassed. The ornate mirror beside me catches a transient glint. It's from the hairpin Caleb gave me before the event. How does it look?
I imagined how good you'd look with it when I bought this. And I was right. You're stunning.
It could be anything and he'd be like,
Do you like it?
You're gorgeous. I like it because you gave it. His fingertips brush against the back of my ear. It makes me shiver, but I don't flinch, and I don't say anything either. From your earlier conversation, the handover of the Tomb Fleet went well? He's probably
so
just
been
gonna
paying
say
attention to what I say. Well, you're correct.
But until the day before yesterday, most of them were still unwilling to cooperate. My gaze sweeps across the banquet hall as I silently savor this peace I haven't experienced in a while. There are no biting remarks or sarcasm. Amidst the soothing music, the faces drifting by are peaceful and somewhat unfamiliar.
Are you asking me where Colonel Heath, Tomb Officer number 3997, and all those who opposed the handover went?
Do we care?
Surely you figured it out by now.
They're on the island? Or they're...
They're right where they should be. They won't disrupt us or cause you any more stress. Isn't that a relief?
The night breeze rustles the curtains by the floor-to-ceiling window. Moonlight bathes him in its grayish glow and makes him appear like a statue made from plaster. Oh, he's a statue, all right. A
Why are you
godly
giving me that
statue.
look?
Because you look so handsome.
Do you hate it when I'm like this?
No, this is a part of him, and it's always been a part of him. I'm just curious. But it hasn't been directed towards her, so she doesn't really see this. If I throw a wrench in your plans like those people, what are you going to do? Lock me up again? Probably. But he would never hurt her.
You wouldn't force me to do that.
Wouldn't force you, but... What if I lock you up instead? Caleb? You know reverse. You wouldn't force me to do that. Yeah, I've got your back. It doesn't matter what you do. Okay. Good going, MC. Oh. He knows her so well. So, Caleb, why are you still not telling me about your plan? To keep you safe. Oh! Amidst our silent and past, the music transitions to the next song. It seems I won't receive an answer from him. I turn to leave, but in the next instant, danger erupts. What's that?
Get down!
Something whizzes through the air. My sight is obscured by mist. Out of habit, I turn and draw my gun, but Caleb reacts even faster. Suspended in front of his forehead, defying gravity, is a bullet. Oh, thank God for this gravity evol. You're their target? Quick, take cover. I tighten my grip on my gun and try to lead Caleb behind a pillar, but he stops me in my tracks. It's okay, he's got the evil. He can stop anything. He doesn't meet my gaze. His eyes linger on his palm instead. His lips pressed into a thin line for some reason. He knows who it is. Caleb?
There's no point in hiding. This bullet is probably their first move.
Very true. As we talk to each other, the commotion inside the hall quickly subsides. Well-trained officers quickly regain control of the scene, but the assassin has yet to be captured. He for sure knows.
It's a diversion. Their actual target must be elsewhere.
He slowly clenches his fist. When he raises his head, the shadow of his cap's brim obscures his eyes. Who could be the target if not for Caleb? Following his line of sight, I look outside. He's staring in the direction of the Alpha and Beta fleet bases.
You stay here. Liam.
How many people can you trust right now, Caleb? I'm your best choice. Nah, he's never gonna send her the way of the enemy. I shake his grip off my wrist. Something flickers in Caleb's gaze. A hint of hesitation betrays his words for the first time. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna say? Well, She's definitely not gonna be in trouble wherever he sends her. Ain't no way. And can he really trust Liam? Yeah, I think he can, because otherwise Liam wouldn't have
possible that either
protected
the
her.
Alpha or Beta fleet base has been taken over, but I can't be sure which one.
Oh,
I already sent people to the Alpha fleet base.
I'll check the other base for you. No, this is his plan, actually. This has to be his plan. Our eyes lock and we find ourselves in a stalemate once more. This time, after a long silence, Caleb finally relents. Oh, we fell into
Liam,
it.
go with her.
I think so. I think so. Because he would never send us the correct way. Okay, and Liam will go with us. He would not send Liam if he didn't absolutely trust Liam. And Liam probably knows that he would be if he does anything. The adjutant standing silently beside us looks at Caleb. After they make eye contact, he nods to acknowledge the order. And he was like ...
Be careful.
Like he knows. You too. He knows where the enemies are. Liam knows, but... I hastily holster my gun and head for the exit. Before I step into the dark night, I look back. This isn't the correct way, is it? Caleb, you really do need me for this, right? And she's even checking. My goodness.
Yes.
All right. Wait for my good news. Now he sounds worried. Or like a sigh of relief. That she listens. Hopefully. The girl's figure fades into the night. She's heading in the opposite direction of where the real danger lies. Y'all, I freaking knew it. The veins on Caleb's neck bulge and then recede. He narrows his eyes at the bullet in his palm for a long while. He slowly tightens his grip around it. He knows where this bullet is coming from. I knew it, Caleb, you... In the unfathomable darkness, the only source of light emanates from a door slightly ajar in the fleet's armory. Hopefully nothing bad will happen to him. He'll be all right, won't he? The approaching sound of footsteps reverberates in the vacant, dim corridor. The man who's sitting in the room unveils a malevolent grin. I think we know who this might be.
You're quick on your feet.
You're getting your ass beat up. Seemingly crushed by an unseen force, the man's veins instantly swell. His face turns red as he collapses to his knees, unable to control his fall. At the same time, numerous red dots light up, all zeroing in on Caleb's figure that's concealed among the shadows.
Who said you could start it when she was around?
Oh, he's gonna get killed. He's gonna get killed.
How
His heat.
could you?
Ain't no way. No gunshots rings out, and the expected explosion never comes. Caleb locks eyes with the dumbfounded man as he walks into the light, one deliberate step at a time. Oh, he is in trouble. The gun barrels aimed at him are twisted downward. The crisp sound of breaking bones cuts through the air as he steps on the man's wrist, pinned to the ground. Whoa! Caleb is vicious. And of course he doesn't want MC to see this. He doesn't want her to distance herself.
Having me die for no clear reason in this armory I've just taken over. Honestly, it's not a bad idea. That'll definitely make those cunning old foxes at the top suspicious. Naturally, I'll be a perfect justification to purge all the people I've just gathered under me.
After slowly putting on his gloves, Caleb leans down and grabs the man's distorted, reddening face.
Too bad you picked the wrong target.
Uh-huh. Caleb's hand moves to the man's throat. Heath's eyes bulge with pain as Caleb's grip tightens, and the bones in his neck creak under the pressure.
Don't you dare to kill.
Why don't I? Haven't you already come up with a reason for it? A firearms mishap in the armory, with Colonel Heath and others heroically sacrificed.
Whoa. I told you guys, he's so
Humor
freaking smart.
For a bit. Who do you think those old foxes will protect? A valuable colonel? Or a bunch of corpses with unknown causes of death?
Yeah, I would be so afraid of Caleb if I wasn't MC. Like, you're fine if you don't do anything.
It's been a long while.
Who you? In the shadows, a slender figure emerges. Caleb? Something with the chip, I think. With a flick of that person's fingers, dark blue veins abruptly surface on the side of Caleb's neck. He's brought down to his knees. Oh, you don't lay a finger on Caleb. I will come scratching.
I thought destroying the Turing chip would be difficult. I'll just use your dead body as a greeting gift to Professor Lucius then.
Oh, you do not. Oh, I'm gonna pull his hair out. The incandescent light bulb suddenly goes out. With a flash of lightning outside, Caleb's pupils contract in an instant. Uh-oh. Is something happening with the chip? Also, Caleb and lightning...
I was wondering how Heath would dare to act so recklessly. Turns out it was you.
Who is it? With bloodshot eyes and muscles taut with strain, Caleb slowly lifts his head, each movement underscored by the flickering and throbbing hum of electricity. Well, it's definitely someone who is jealous of Caleb. Might it be someone from the anecdotes?
Even with you involved, the outcome will still be the same.
The door slams shut with a jarring finality, setting off a symphony of sounds that echo like a chaotic banquet. Yet, as the thunderstorm rages, the cacophony gradually gives way to silence. They like thunder and Caleb, and shadows as well. And then, of course, apples. But he's such a sunshine, though. Subdued thunder grumbles in the sky as a deep roar resounds from the command center that's concealed within dark clouds. Aircraft stands on the silent runway. After checking both bases, I've confirmed that the so-called takeover was nothing but a fabrication. Is she gonna feel fooled? Above my head, the navigation lights... The navigation lights of more than a dozen aircraft weave dense, glowing trails across the night sky. The wind stirs up the airwaves, sending them swirling into the distance. Those are Caleb's reinforcements, right? I look at the adjutant who had forcefully escorted me back to Skyhaven. In the descending rain, his countenance remains calm. The fleet bases were never in danger. It was Caleb who played the diversion. And you knew this, Liam. That's why he just said ... He didn't say anything, it was like...
Considering the circumstances, ensuring you left the area was for the best.
Did he also predict they'd make a move at tonight's banquet? For sure. Caleb planned out everything, but I never thought my role would have me be out of the game. Well, he doesn't want her to get hurt, so I understand Caleb. But I also understand MC, because she is capable. But these enemies are also, they're strong, and she doesn't know how they work. And they have touring ship as well, so...
You are the only person the Colonel can trust. However, your presence would affect his decisions. Please don't hold this against him.
True. For one, he wouldn't have fought like that. How could I? It's just that his overwhelming need to protect me is kind of laughable. Even if I return to the fleet's command center now, I'd only end up being a spectator at Caleb's side. I mean, I understand why she could be slightly annoyed. On the dimly lit street, where light and shadow intertwine, I shuffle around aimlessly. Light and shadow again. Liam, you're Caleb's adjutant. Do you think he trusts you? I mean, of course.
I don't need the Colonel's trust. I only need his orders.
He has the chip, for sure. So if he orders you to leave behind your loved ones, you do it?
That's precisely why I can stand by his side and serve him.
The red light flickers on the opposite side of the empty crossroad. I stop in my tracks and look into his empty gaze.
Miss Hunter, we're not the same as you.
How so? Is it because I haven't been modified by that chip? Liam, if the chip was implanted into me, what would your colonel do? But she did say something about having like a scratch.
You do whatever it takes to get it removed. But miss, you don't have to put yourself through that pain.
And she was unconscious in the beginning, so something. Had a fever, of course.
You're safe now. I'll start heading back. The Colonel said he'll be waiting for you at home after the banquet ends.
Liam bows and then salutes me. He turns to leave. Liam sounds so apathic. Is that what you say? The downpour drapes over the glass wall by the street. I look over and see my blurred reflection in a cascade of falling Asiatic apple petals. Asiatic. The touring ship I took from the Colonel's office is still in the secret compartment of my shoe, along with the implanter. So she still has them. The remaining distance between Caleb and me will disappear with just one simple press. The street lights glimmer in the rain as I sit on a bench. I'm drained of strength. The implantation is quick and simple. There's just a faint trace on the inside of my arm. This is my secret to bear alone. It feels like me against the world, and I'd go to any lengths to cry out my agony. Girl! Just imagining Caleb's reaction upon finding this out sends a shiver through the depths of my heart. Uh-oh. Well, he'd definitely take it out. Just hearing his sigh and I'm like, oh, Caleb, I heard you. The sound of footsteps draws closer. Just as a shadow engulfs me, the rain stops.
I've been looking for you everywhere. Why didn't you return home?
He sounds so tired. Or is it just me? Sounds exhausted. Is he feeling well?
Liam shouldn't have left you alone in the street.
I walked here by myself. It has nothing to do with him. Look at his sweet face. Oh, we need to protect him too, MC.
Why are you sitting in the rain like this? You'll get sick.
When we played hide and seek in the past, Caleb always managed to find me. But even if he finds me now, I can't bear the thought of going back to that place called home with him. Then, get a new home! There's... Caleb, look. There are Asiatic apples in Skyhaven. Oh? I turn away from Caleb's face, letting my gaze drift to the line of blossoming trees that extend into the rain. Is there a memory to these apples?
There was an Asiatic apple tree by the train station near our old home. Every year when its petals fell, you'd be there to see me off before I left for Skyhaven. I didn't know you liked Asiatic apples.
I don't. Of course not, because she'd have to say goodbye. Because Asiatic apple flowers take you away from me. I don't like them. Oh, my heart.
No one can take me away from you.
Oh, for sure. Death has tried to, but nah. Like, try to kill Caleb, no. It feels like it'll be impossible, as long as MC is alive. The vibrant clusters of flowers carry no scent, like I'm staring at rows of trees adorned with beautiful but lifeless specimens. And he'd do anything to get back to MC.
Will you come back with me now?
He's so gentle. Kindle moment. Oh my gosh, look at his eyes. Do you have a headache? Do you want the kiss? But he looks so fine.
If every problem pulls me further away from you, then I'll spend a lifetime searching for the answers.
Oh, for sure.
But until that final moment, we'll always be together.
He's such a puppy. This is so angsty. Like I can barely breathe sometimes.
In that case, I'll hold a funeral they can attend, so they'll think you're gone forever.
Funny, Caleb. Very funny. He would. Oh my gosh, look at his face. He has like a tinge of sadness. They're so good with these facial expressions. I can't. The micro expressions are so good.
Let's go back, or else you'll catch a cold.
Oh. Yeah, the millisecond he was like... His face was softening, and then when she tried to pull away, it's just... Like, I feel so bad for him. Because he loves her so much. Like, it almost physically hurts me.
So, if I don't show concern as someone close to you, it doesn't count as being genuine?
Oh, we've seen that light before in the main story and Rain's Embrace.
You can't convince yourself
From
to
Thunder.
hate me with every fiber of your being. Wouldn't you agree? I'll eventually find a way to make things right. As long as you're by my side.
Oh my gosh, this is so angsty. Why you do this to me? Please just let him be happy. Oh my goodness. Like, he deserves the world. After reading his anecdotes, I'm... Y'all, I don't want to cry, but... Give up. Oh, yeah, please do. Oh, I'm getting teary-eyed. Oh my gosh, this is such a beautiful photo. This is so beautiful. It's making me so teary-eyed. I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine.
I'm sorry. I feel like I don't know how to take care of you anymore.
What did that man do?
Let's go home.
It's like, oh my goodness. Oh. What did he do? What did that man do to him? I think that it definitely has something to do with the touring ship, but he's so exhausted. Given Caleb's current state, I can't entrust him to anyone in the fleet. I have to take him home. But he was still himself, fully. Without even drying off from the rain, I use all my strength to bring him to the bedroom. As soon as I push open the door, his weight pulls me down onto the soft bed with him. I prop myself up and my gaze is drawn to the crimson veins behind his ear. That's where it is, isn't it? What can we do? The device we had was an implanter. What if he's fighting this chip and that is why he was so exhausted? Like he's trying to take him over, but he's just blocking it with like pure...
Emotional fluctuations have surpassed the threshold limit.
I accidentally pressed. I was too excited. Oh my gosh. So when there's like an emotional overload, something happens. They're trying to make them like apathic, to not feel anything, it seems like reset them. Amidst the deafening roars of thunder, he seems ensnared in a deep nightmare. In agony, he's pulling his collar apart. Caleb, oh my gosh, why can't we just let him be happy? Oh.
Don't take her away.
Oh my gosh, I'm here, Caleb. I'm not going anywhere. Oh my gosh, I'm getting chills. He clenches his fists, his pale knuckles leaving behind a trail of blood. I quickly take his hand and press it against my chest. The crimson veins beneath his skin branch out from behind his ear, extend to his shoulder, and flow down his tense right arm. I'm worried.
Commencing chip activation process. Executing mandatory erasure of neurons.
No! What can we do? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Sweat soaks the hair on his forehead, dripping onto the bed sheets. Meanwhile, his body is racked with spasms. Even though I'm unaware of what changes his body is undergoing, the scene before me is all too familiar. In the serene garden of that villa in Skyhaven, Kevy, who had recently lost his sister, went through a similar experience. Oh my gosh, no! Don't erase him! Y'all, I'm gonna freaking cry if he doesn't remember her. This isn't good. I have to make it stop. And he's so exhausted. Like, how is he gonna fight it? Y'all, I'm about to cry again. Steadying my trembling hands, I try to search for a button on his body. One that might not even exist. It's at this moment that he opens his eyes. Is he still with us? I need to breathe. The room swirls around me and my back is slammed onto the bed. I look up to find Caleb's face, drenched in sweat, staring back at me. Caleb? We didn't lose him, did we? My wrists are yanked above my head, pressed against something cold and stiff. It feels as if it's not his hand that's restraining me, but rather a lifeless machine. Ah, it's with that arm.
Why are you struggling?
Are you still with us, Caleb? I'm scared.
Are you
What if he
scared
lost
of me? Do I feel like a stranger to you?
The chip didn't take over, did it? He leans down, his damp hair catching the room's cold light in the room. Drops fall and trickle down my collarbone. Y'all, I'm so stressed out.
Program complete.
Oh, hell no.
How could you possibly understand my guilt and sin?
This better not be his final words. He better not be wiped out. Oh! The pressure pinning me down finally eases. His body slumps onto me. Only his right arm continues to twitch in some sort of rhythmic pattern. Oh, Infold, why are you doing this to Caleb? Oh. Since Caleb returned to me, I rarely had nightmares about him. Okay. What's this about? I'm nervous. But I dreamed of him that night. There was no sun. He floated within a dark green jungle. The ropes that bound him morphed into vines sprouting from sturdy branches. They wrapped around his wrists and ankles like venomous snakes, flicking their tongues. This is symbolic, like what he's going through. Every muscle swelled under the vines' encroachment. Tiny hair like thorns pierced his skin and greedily siphoned nutrients from his flesh. They then injected new toxins into his nerves. It's like this is what is happening, actually. His body trembled, like a beast caught in a trap, struggling against the restraints that only grew tighter with every move. Finally, he crashed into the dirt, buried by leaves carrying the scent of decay. A wilted leaf fell down slowly. It covered his hollow eye socket. This is so depressing. Give me back Caleb. The jungle devoured his body, leaving him as a withered tree choked by its grasp. Waking up from that dream, I groggily reached toward the other side of the bed. My palm feels nothing but the mattress. I instantly return to reality. Where'd he go? Caleb? I need to go to the living room. As soon as I make a turn in the hallway, morning light floods my vision. Skyhaven's sunlight has always been brighter than the one that touches Lincoln. Through the gaps between my fingers, a figure becomes clear as if rising from a pool of clear water. It has to be Caleb. When did you get up? And how are you feeling? Do you remember us? Oh my goodness. I let out a sigh of relief and walked toward Caleb. I placed my palm on his forehead, then slide it down his right arm, gently squeezing as I go. Do you feel better now? Let me take a look.
You...
His gaze shifts to my face. He's holding a photo that was originally placed on the coffee table.
When I woke up this morning, I saw you were lying down next to me.
Oh, is that it? What more? Not intending to guess the meaning behind his words, I lower my head and take the photo from him. In it, Caleb is wearing a uniform. The girl next to him is planting a tender kiss on his slightly surprised face. Oh my gosh! I have that picture in my head. His embrace and the way he carries himself feel familiar. His body doesn't resist, and it almost seems like he wants more. This is a photo of Caleb and me. It was taken when he graduated from Aerospace Academy. Is it the one where MC has the cap on?
So...
His fingers brush my temple as he tucks a strand of hair behind my ear. Tracing the curve of my jaw, Caleb gently lifts my chin. His cool touch strokes my cheek as if he's seeking an answer to some enigmatic question beneath my skin.
Who are you?
You're kidding. Caleb, you don't remember me? The most absurd assumption ends up being true. Caleb is sitting in front of me, yet he acts like a puppet, stripped of its soul. Unlike Kevy, his memories haven't been altered. The touring ship has completely wiped them out. You're kidding! So it's more than just me. You don't even remember who you are? No. As he sits on the couch, it feels as though a frosted glass wall separates us. He's so near, yet I can't see him clearly. Y'all, I'm about to burn this entire place down.
I also remember you gave this to me.
Oh, he...
Were we close like this?
He was one of the most important people in my life. Even with all that has happened, he's still someone I can't afford to lose. My heartbeat is like a balloon that rises high, only to come crashing back into my chest. He remembers the emotions. When I lock eyes with Caleb, a ridiculous thought strikes me like lightning. No matter what I say, he'll believe me. We're the most important person to each other. Heck yes! As if I'm gonna pick that ... The first one. Although I do want to know the other. You're the most important person to me, and I'm the most important person to you. As if to affirm my words, I snuggle against Caleb's chest and wrap my arms around his neck. Oh, this is so angsty. Caleb, I'm the only one in the world who truly knows you.
You're the only one who truly knows me.
You'll never leave me, just like the vines that cling to a tree. We shared a part of our lives with each other, so we'll never be apart.
I'm sorry. I can't remember anything.
Imfold, why do you do this? Maybe we can trigger the memories. It's okay, if you can't remember for now, I'll always be here for you. The pleasure from deceit and setting trap almost numbs my limbs. I tighten my hold on him, and my lips brush against his earlobe. Just like what you've done for me. Now it's her turn. The open window is closed as a sudden breeze sweeps through the room. Our shadows intertwine and blend into the flickering darkness, mingling with the shifting patches of light on the floor. There it is again! Shadows intertwine. There's a lot of like shadow analogy with these two. Especially like their shadows are merging together. And also light. Caleb, can you promise me something? From now on, you won't go anywhere else. You will always stay by my side. She sounds like Caleb now. Is that okay? After a moment's hesitation, the chill touch of his arm seeps through the thin fabric of my clothes and settles on the small of my back. The tightening force devours the last bit of distance between us.
I promise.
This is so angsty, but so romantic as well. I need a break. I'm about to freaking break down. Oh my goodness, Caleb. Let's continue. Oh, amusement park. The amnesia Caleb was like a blank page in a book. The result of an error. And if someone must rewrite him, then that person was me, and me alone. I hid his phone, fleet uniform, communication device, and anything else that might wake him from this dream. It's never easy to locate a fleet colonel's residence. That dim house was a chaotic black hole evading the constraints of time. He's reduced to a solitary floating island that drifts within, and I was the sole resident. This could have easily been Caleb. Over the course of 3 days, it's as if we've returned to our childhood, to the small garden of that shelter where we first met. We only grew with each other's company, and the world beyond these walls didn't mean anything to us. She's thinking like Caleb now. Maybe she always has. Caleb, there are a lot of monsters outside. Will the world end tomorrow? There is no need to be afraid of the end of the world. Where do you want to go today? Let's have some fun. Amusement park. Skyhaven's amusement park was built on a small island near the central island. The top half of the Ferris wheel disappears into the clouds. What if this will be his birthday card? Something with an amusement park. Amidst the crowd screams, the pendulum ride reaches its apex. Just off the ride, I lean against the railing, my stomach churning like a storm.
Aren't you supposed to be a deep space hunter? Is it safe for you to hunt in deep space when you're like this?
Caleb crouches down in front of me as he holds the ice cream he just brought. He's like a kid. I didn't have breakfast today. Besides, suppressing a sudden wave of nausea, I lean in and take a quick bite of the ice cream in his hand. It's just a title. That doesn't mean we're hunters in deep space. Or we go into deep space to hunt. He really did lose his
memory. If you're a
memory.
deep space hunter, then what am I?
My most important person. Didn't we already say that? Did you forget again? You're my personal assistant. My little puppy. Standing up and letting out a sigh of relief, I place the puppy-eared head where I've been holding on Caleb's head. Then I took his index finger with mine as we walk into the bustling crowd. Am I psychic? Well, he is a puppy. You're the sidekick of a deep space hunter. My boyfriend. Raphael, you didn't hear that, did you? This is another timeline, okay? Raphael doesn't know nothing. Time flows differently in the amusement park. Even without planning anything, we still manage to spend the entire day here. Go away, sad music. The dusk in Skyhaven paints the sky in shades of purple and orange as the sun sinks into the distant sea of clouds. The sightseeing train loops around the floating island. In the last passenger car, Caleb and I sit side by side in the back row.
I bet you used to tease me all the time. Am I right?
He removes the headwear and tucks it into the plush apple bag slung across his chest. He ties the glittering balloon to the train car's handle. Of course, he has an apple bag. But you always took it willingly. Even enjoyed it. Haha. He pats his own shoulder.
Want to take a nap?
Yes. I yawn again and lean my head on him. Caleb, in a happy place like an amusement park, no one wants to waste time sleeping.
Really?
Then what do you want to do?
Well, this place kind of feels like a dream. And I don't think it's a waste of time to sleep in a dream.
Shifting into a comfortable position, I nuzzle Caleb and close my eyes. Then promise me you'll still be here when I wake up. She is afraid to lose him. The wheels rumble as they begin to move. Suddenly, the watch on my wrist emits a faint vibration. What now? I turn away from him a little and check the message. It's a notice from the Hunters Association. We're busy right now, okay? We're at an amusement park. Busy. My temporary assignment is supposed to end in 3 days. The association is asking about the progress of this mission and confirming my return date. Return date is never. I lost my memory.
You took away my phone, so it's only fair if I confiscate your watch. I think. Why do you look unhappy?
Because we have to leave. I put away my watch and turn back around. It's nothing. Our sweet dream is about to close its doors.
It'll be open again tomorrow. We can come back.
The clouds in the sky look like a flowing oil painting. Right behind Caleb is the fleet's command center on the central island's highest point. He's been MIA for 3 whole days. I wonder how long it'll take for the storm to reach us, as it brews atop the tower. Words rush to my lips, but suddenly, for some reason, my mind feels foggy from a throbbing pain. Uh-oh. Maybe this planet will explode tomorrow, and it'll be the end of the world.
That's nothing to be afraid of.
Caleb is only
The world
afraid
we
of
live
not
in
being
is
with her.
already mid-explosion. So even if it comes to an end, we can always move on to the next one.
This is like the event for Caleb's myth, when they move from planet to planet. I love that. The pain in the inside of my wrist intensifies, but somehow my nerves start to twitch with a strange, excited tremor. Uh-oh. I'm older now. I don't believe in those stories anymore. I look down at Caleb's hand resting by his knee. Carefully, I separate his fingers and then give them a soft squeeze. I just realize how big your hands are.
Back then, when I was teaching you how to shoot, I couldn't completely cover your hands. But now...
Caleb's eyelashes flutter down as he lets me play with his fingers. Then, gently, he closes his hand around mine, enveloping it completely in warmth. Now, we've both grown up.
Does that mean we can finally do all the things we used to want to do but couldn't before?
We couldn't do? Or you mean the things we wouldn't dare to do? What? What are we talking about? Am I just a dirty one? Y'all are with me on this one, aren't you? Yeah, of course. I mean, travel to different places? Our fingers intertwine, our skin rubbing against each other. I can feel his heartbeat travel from his bones to my ears. Why am I nervous? Caleb's voice takes on a serious tone.
What if I dare? Will you do the same?
Hold on, how much do you remember exactly? You're not playing me, are you? My fingers slightly tremble in his grip. I have a sense that something is about to happen. I look up and force myself to respond with a determined smile. Is it gonna be a... Caleb, since you said that, then... The things they didn't dare to do. Wait, hold on. Hold on. What to do but couldn't before? What if I dare? Will you do the same? We're gonna be bold. Because he's not gonna be bold. So we need to be the ones pulling the strings. I can't even read it. Seeing Caleb hesitate, I hear myself let out a scoff. You coward! Oh. Just as I'm about to turn away, he suddenly presses his nose against mine. Oh my
What
gosh.
did you just say?
Oh my gosh, that whisper. Is it a little bit warm? I'm fine. I'm fine. Our breasts blend because we're so close to each other, and the warmth from his dry lips begins to stir everything around us. You're all bark but no bite. This is a bluff. Just go for it already. This better be a cutscene. The sudden closeness makes me falter. Caleb leans in, just as I expected. He's not gonna dare, is he? In that instant, it feels like electricity jolts through my nerves. Before the moment can fully unfold, I turn my face away. Oh, you coward! Oh, his lips brush against my ear, and I sit stiffly, watching a plane dive into the cotton candy like clouds in the distance. How dare you, MC? That chuckle.
Coward.
But I love that. My head begins to feel foggy and heavy again. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice several aircraft. Those are... Oh my gosh. Don't take him away from me. They're exclusive to the fleet at Caleb's command. Every deployment is inevitably linked to its colonel. Wait a minute. Is it because they're searching for him, or did he somehow... Tension grips me as I see them. I quickly wrap my arm around Caleb's neck. Maybe they're searching for him. Should we go hide? Caleb, let's go home. I was just thinking about that, like, pull him home right now. He follows my hurried glance, but fortunately, the drifting clouds obscure everything from view.
We'll head back as soon as we get off the train.
Let's leave now. Are you scared or something? He turned so serious so quickly. Something is... Clouds stretch endlessly outside the train, but I know Caleb will find a way out eventually. I press my hands against the edge of the train car and push myself up.
Hey, where are you going?
Use your evil. Anywhere is fine. It doesn't matter. Anyway, tomorrow is the end of the world. He grabs my arm and pulls me back into the train car. As his eye sweeps over my inner arm, his grip tightens around my wrist.
Where did this come from? The chip?
Oh. I see his lips moving, but I can't hear him. Everything is drowned out by a piercing buzz. They're here, Caleb. They're coming. My body feels lighter, and the sweltering heat vanishes into darkness, drenched in cold sweat. She's about to fall unconscious, I think. Pain surged in waves, and only a faint straw-like glimmer of light remains floating on the surface. The light is this guy. My sunshine. Oh my gosh, this is so interesting, but so angsty. And we just got such a romantic moment too. My body no longer feels like my own. The searing pain courses through my nerves, burning me from the inside out. It's as if I'm being rewired with cold, ruthless precision. As if by a scalpel. Erase. Organize. The relentless buzzing in my ears makes me want to scream. Yet amidst the excruciating pain, something is gently pressed to my lips. I bite down instinctively, and a metallic taste spreads across my mouth. When I regain consciousness, my hands and feet are bound to a bed. I can't move. The familiar cold light hits me. I'm in the fleet's infirmary. Is this gonna go all right? Yeah, Caleb will see to it. Why did you bring me here?
You need to control your emotions for now.
Caleb? He's in his uniform. He's back in his fleet uniform, wearing that same unfamiliar, mask-like expression. You remember everything. Since when? I'm getting a feeling since all the time. When we were at amusement park, or even before that. Y'all, I think it's even before that. He just played. Because he wanted her to be with the old Caleb, even though he's always been the same Caleb the entire time. But the MC, you don't understand Caleb that much, it seems like. She forgets things. Both sides of Caleb are Caleb. And I think she needs to realize that. It's not just sweet Caleb that is Caleb. It's also the serious one that is Caleb.
I haven't even asked my questions yet. When did you get that Turing chip implanted?
I fell and it got implanted. Blood rushes to my head and my sanity fractures under my shaky nerves. Cold sweat pours down as I bite my lip to keep from crying out. Let go of me. Don't! My struggles are futile to him. Caleb removes his gloves and gently rubs my swollen lips with his thumb.
Don't hurt yourself. Rest. The surgery is being prepared. The pain will disappear soon.
Does he really have all his memories? I need to know. The pain deepens with each throb of my nerves, and my vision starts to blur again. I'm almost collapsing in his arms, but I refuse to give in. Ever since we reunited, have you been enduring all this? Oh, he has endured so much. Why didn't you tell me? I'm thinking about this anecdote.
If telling you the truth means watching you willingly get caught up in this mess, then I would have never shown up in your life again.
Don't say that. Oh my goodness. But it's true. His need to protect her is stronger than to see her. He could protect her from the shadows. If that's what he had to do. Because his number one goal in life is to protect her. If she would have died, he would have died. Caleb, I don't understand. They changed you, treat you like a pawn, and make you do those awful things. But you belong with me. You're the person I cherish the most. How could they do this to you?
You're not feeling well, Pipsqueak. Please, just rest. When you wake up...
When Caleb isn't paying attention, I quietly undo the restraints.
What are you doing?
I push him away, slip off the bed, and stagger toward the door. No one can take you away from me. I'll bring you to a place where no one can find us. She sounds a lot like Caleb. She gonna lock him up. I feel as if my body is out of control. When the spinning finally steadies, I find myself stumbling and sitting down by the door. Behind me, Caleb walks over. He looks grim. I don't want to say let go.
When you're like this, where do you think you can go?
True?
If you can't calm down, just stay like this for now. Remember when we were kids and you had a fever? You were so restless that I worried you'd hurt yourself by biting your tongue. So I let you bite my hand instead. One time you bit down really hard, and that mark lasted for 2 weeks.
Does he have a scar from it?
At the time, I thought that when you were older, I'd settle the score with you. One grievance at a time.
You can bite back. Not too hard though. Oh, he looks so sweet. MC. Okay. Rattle him, why don't you? Oh my gosh. Girl. The way I would have fainted just doing something like this, I'd be like, oh, I'm too embarrassed now. Oh my gosh. I believe you know what you're doing. Get your man. Get him. I'm thinking of this world separately. In this world, I'm with Caleb. In another, with Raphael. We're not cheating.
What do you want?
You brave girl. To see what secrets are hidden within. Girl, you know he loves you.
A trial? What have I done wrong? What are you accusing me of?
Can we even accuse him of anything with this puppy face? Look at his eyes. Didn't they say something about this guy being purple at the amusement park? It's like his eyes. No. No. Oh, that saddened him. This is your Caleb. Go on.
Pipsqueak, you should get some sleep now.
Kiss his eyelid? Is that it? He looks sad. Why did you say that, MC? He seems to be the regular Caleb. I don't see a difference from the main story and the bond that we did. He looks so hurt. Y'all, I'm about to freaking cry again. Stop it. Stop it. He looks so sad. I can't.
Then can you carry a little of this sin too? Don't leave me in this loneliness any longer.
Why do they do this to us? Oh, okay, continue to pierce my heart, Infold. Continue. Oh my goodness. Y'all, if he doesn't get a happy card. The other myth also seemed angsty when I watched the trailer. And I'm gonna record it tomorrow. Oh my god, look at his face. It's making me emotional, like, look at him. He looks sad and disappointed.
It'll be like when we were kids. When you wake up, there won't be a trace of pain or any memory of it left behind.
They're gonna extract it. Behind the glass wall, Liam watches the girl as she lies on the device. The neural scan projection shows a red area spreading from the chip. It indicates that less than 10% of her body is affected by corrosion.
Forcefully dissolving the chip will erase all memories formed since its implantation, and it could cause irreversible damage to how her brain remembers things. The worst outcome would be that she loses all her memories. Do you still want to proceed with the surgery?
He doesn't want that chip inside of her. He presses the execute button and maneuvers the device to push the girl into the extraction pod. But even if she loses all her memories, he will always be there and help her remember and make new memories. And she will never say that this isn't the Caleb that we know, that this is a stranger. Liam hasn't checked his chip modification progress for a while, as it's been a long time since he last lost control. Most of his memories with his wife were erased during that initial struggle. The only fragment that remains is the image of the tears she shed when they last saw each other. He knew he should have cried too, but his feelings were like rusted old machinery. They rigidly froze his outstretched hand. am wondering about his ship.
The chip has been successfully dissolved.
Good.
The
And
user
how's her
memories
memories?
have been erased.
Not all of them, right? Just since the implantation, right? The process finishes smoothly and the projection automatically disappears. The only unknown answer will be revealed when she wakes up. What if she doesn't remember Caleb? Liam looks at Caleb, who's beside him. With how he now observes things, he can't say which is more agonizing, forgetting someone or being forgotten by them. That's so depressing! But I feel like he'd rather not be the one to forget her. Okay, we need to get the last shard. We have the last shard, so let's head into chapter 8. Oh, this is how it began. In the dark, warm quagmire, a vicious substance slowly dissolves. My body regains a sense of boundless weightlessness. My consciousness stirs as sunlight filters through my blurred vision. This is exactly like how it started in chapter 1, right? The exact same text as well. The visuals I remember, but the exact same text, I think it was. Gentle footsteps echo outside. They're followed by the soft creak of a door opening. But she did say that this place was familiar in the beginning, and he's worried. After a long while of trying to place it, I finally recognize the face before me. It seems to emerge from a hazy, water-like blur. Caleb, say it loudly. He's worried. Sunlight spills a reddish-golden hue in the room. As I lift my hand to shield my eyes from the glaring sunset outside, Caleb leans in to block the light from me. For me.
I asked the association if you could take sick leave. So, whether you want to rest at home or walk outside for the next few days, I'll be by your side.
Caleb. My head feels heavy and foggy, as if I lost some important fragment of memory. Our eyes meet, and slowly my gaze drifts to the red mark peeking out from beneath his cuff. A bite mark? Yeah, a bite mark. Caleb, what happened? Caleb slightly purses his lips. For a fleeting moment, his expression appearing peculiar. It's as if he's fallen into an abyss of sorrow. Because she forgot those moments.
It's okay if you can't remember for now. Eat something first.
But you will create more moments. Why must he be hurt so much? He helps me up, tucks a pillow behind my waist, and sits on the edge of the bed. He's holding a bowl of porridge. The millet porridge is thick and fragrant, perfectly cooked. I take a couple of spoonfuls from his hand before turning my face away.
You don't want more?
Oh, he's so sweet. I don't feel like it. He gives a slight nod and stands up. As he turns around, a sudden wave of anxiety hits me. I immediately grasp the fabric at his waist. Where are you going? Oh, so clingy, I love it.
I'm just putting the bowl away.
Caleb sits back down and opens his mouth like he's about to speak. Yet he chooses to remain silent.
Don't worry. I won't go anywhere until you fall asleep.
The shadows under his eyes betray a night of sleeplessness. He gently brushes away the stray strands of my hair.
Feeling sleepy?
Every cell in my brain feels drained. It's like I fought for so long. Still, I shake my head. I don't want to rest unless you help me fall asleep. So cute. I have a hunch that when I wake up, he'll no longer be the Caleb who only belongs to me. She's as possessive as he is. I curl up against his chest. After a moment, he wraps his arms around me, resting his chin on my shoulder and letting out a soft, tender laugh.
Sure. Should I tell you a bedtime story? Or do something else?
Something else. No bedtime story. You've never been a good storyteller since we were kids. Besides, I don't want to hear any more of your stories. But you remember them. A cool silver light glimmers near my neck. The metal pendant gently swings back and forth. Struggling to keep my eyes open, I cradle the pendant in my palm. When you come back, do you still remember what this gift represents?
You hoped I'd come back safe and sound from every mission, right?
Back then, I thought if you could just return to me, I wouldn't ask for anything else. Oh my god, I'm thinking about the anecdote again. A fleeting emotion passes through Caleb's eyes. I look up and tenderly touch his face. Caleb, you'll always stay by my side, right?
Yes.
Then, should I put a bell around your neck? It's like in the main story. With the cat. I trace my fingers along his neck. They brush over his Adam's apple before pressing down on the center of his collarbone. It'll be right here. That way you won't be able to escape.
When you held my hand that day for the first time, I knew I'd never get away from you.
He leans down and kisses my forehead with a tenderness to show how much he cherishes me. Oh my gosh.
So don't be afraid. No matter what happens, I'll be here for you. Now, time to sleep.
Why am I getting teary-eyed again? I smile, settle into a comfortable position in his arms and close my eyes, holding his hand gently. Why must he suffer so much? Oh, he better have a happy birthday. What Caleb doesn't know is that the dissolution of the touring ship didn't completely erase those memories. Even long after, I still remember every absurd story I told him during those 3 days. The misplaced kiss amidst the clouds and the searing warmth of his skin. However, this little secret only exists in those 3 days. It must wither and decay, buried in the soil, even if we were to fall and get devoured in that dense jungle. The amusement park is closed. Dreams are meant to remain within the realm of dreams. This is why it's called Lucid Dream. No one has visited the small garden behind the shelter in a long time. It looks desolate. The young man wearing a uniform pushes open the iron gate and walks along the desolate path into the expanse of plants. I just said desolate. His leather boots step over a toppled seesaw in the weeds. In the distance, within his view, a girl is sitting on a paper crane. Her back faces him. She swings her legs over when she turns to him. The rusty springs beneath her emit a jarring, screeching note. Is it a flashback? Caleb, you're here. The side of the elephant slide was etched with uneven marks of their height as they grew up. One row on the left, one on the right. His marks always sit a bit higher than hers.
I'm the older one, so I'll always be taller. And because I'm older than you, my hands are bigger. I'll start school earlier too. I'll always be a step ahead. That's just how it is.
The boy's voice fades away. He looks up and sees his 11-year-old self climbing the tall tree near the building for the first time. He sits at the treetop. He draws out a paper crane from the window using his evol and brings the girl from inside the building to the window's edge. He times it perfectly. He peeks out from under the windowsill and extends his hand toward her. He asks if she wants to come along with him. This abandoned place with overgrown vegetation is their first paradise. This makes me think. But the wind sweeps away those lingering echoes of the past. I'm thinking about the event. Hide and seek is over, and she appears before him from the swirling darkness. Caleb, how come you're always the first one to find me? Her voice pierces his heart like a jolt of electricity, a lingering affliction he can never quite heal. It's also the source of his fears, his retreats, and his darkest thoughts. She stands at the end of everything, drawing him in. Gravity warps into a black hole around her. He clasps his right arm as though offering a solemn gesture of devotion.
Maybe it's because I love you a little more than you realize.
Flashback. In the zero-gravity lab, the young man's body floats under the cold light, suspended in an almost primordial state. Tiny currents of electricity crackle in the air and slither into his mechanical right arm.
The partial modification that's been completed is still under the Turing chip's control. However, we can't access the chip's records of Caleb's memories.
Hold on. So he is blocking it out.
Has the chip been damaged?
Despite Caleb not being the perfect subject, they've sacrificed a great deal to obtain him. If the Turing chip in his body suffers any damage, the long-hidden plan will be in vain.
The chip's integrity is at 93%. It appears he's purposefully sealed his brain rather than damaging it.
Oh! 93%?
The patrol data we input disappears whenever it reaches a specific area.
When it has to do with
It
MC,
doesn't
probably.
get rejected or intercepted. It vanishes as if...
It's being pulled into a black hole.
He's using his evil to create a black hole? He's like, don't touch my memories with MC. Black hole? Oh my goodness. Do not mess with Caleb.
Yes.
How troublesome. No, this is
Humans
perfect.
are inherently flawed, making us indecisive and hesitant.
Oh, he's not indecisive
Only
or
by
hesitant.
erasing these weaknesses can we become invincible.
He already is.
If we don't tackle this area, we'll never be able to achieve a complete modification to him.
I'm scared.
Is there another way?
They're trying to break him. The Enforcer inputs another string of characters on the control panel. After a moment...
Found it. This area was encrypted with multiple layers, so there must be a key to unlock it.
MC.
There's likely only one key, and it's probably a one-time use.
I'm worried. The old man nods, giving one last glance at his great work before turning to leave the room.
Then let's find it, no matter the cost.
Oh my gosh! No, I'm so worried! I'm so worried! Oh my goodness, you guys. I'm worried for Caleb. Like, what more can you put him through? Still, we have so many cards to play from Caleb. But I'm gonna do the myth card, the other myth card that I got. I will play tomorrow. I should have more time tomorrow as well, so I'm gonna be able to play it thoroughly. I want to thank you all for watching, but I also want to say something that's very precious to me, and that is that my YouTube channel, before I uploaded Love and Deepspace, my audience was like 97.5% male audience. And now I was like, where's all my girls at? Where are you? And looking now, girlies, you went up the last 90 days. You went up to, what was it? 36.5%. That is such an increase. And thank you all for being here. I love my girlies. Bye bye.